So today we're going to do a kind of a specialized inventory video. Not going to go through the whole shop. I'm going to do that next week, but this week we're going to spend a little extra time on the coin case. With as crazy as everything's going with coronavirus and the riots, I think the fear of another stimulus check coming out has got people buying silver and gold like crazy. So we've been selling out as quick as we can make the bars. You know, you can look and see up here where we've made the bars before, but the way silver and gold prices are going, it's really causing a bit of a frenzy. I think mostly because the more money they print, more paper money they print, the more people don't trust the paper and want something tangible. So we've got a lot of good new coins lately. We've been making a few deals, trading out coins for jewelry, so the coin case is pretty full again. A couple of new additions. These are 1 ounce silver coin sets, but they have coins from Canada, America, Australia, China, a couple other countries. They're pretty cool. They're very pretty. They're all uncirculated, super bright. These sets are $225 a piece. Each one of them has 6 ounces of silver, so just the melt value right now is about $150, never mind that they're proof coins. This is another new addition. This is a combi bar. So what that is 100 1-gram silver bars. So you can actually break them apart 1 gram at a piece, 1 gram per bar. If you were ever going to use it for currency, I think is the mindset that if you were going to start bartering or trading in the doomsday scenario, then this would be an easy way to parse out the silver in small increments instead of having to chunk up or cut up a 1 ounce bar or 10 ounce bar or something like that. So this one over here, same concept, but it's a couple of those 1 gram gold bar and a 1 gram silver bar. For all the history buffs out there, here is a Confederate States of America $1 bill. So these are pretty rare. They're larger than a regular, so a normal sized U.S. Treasury bill. They're larger in size. But this was when, luckily I've been listening to a podcast lately, thanks Nolan. But essentially when the southern states seceded from the Union, they had to set up their own government and try to get their own funding, so they started printing their own money. And that's what this is. So these are pretty rare. This is a pretty good example too. A lot of them are just destroyed. They only printed on one side, which is kind of odd. I guess they were trying to do it on the cheap, but little history lesson and valuable collectible at the same time. If you're looking for the deal of the day, this is the gold bar I poured in this video up here. Right now, so this is 18.6 grams was the finished weight after cleaning it. We have it priced at $5.55. That bar melt value right now is probably about $5.75, so it's underpriced right now. But these coins here are pretty interesting. And that's a 1904 $half. It's one of the rarer mints as well. Not a lot of people have seen these, but this is a 2-cent piece. So, also cool. Getting even better, this is a half dime, and it's in excellent condition. This thing is really beautiful. Good example of a half dime. That one's about 30% under what the book value says it should be. Another pawn shop bargain. Here's an interesting set. These are commemorative half-ounce silver coins. Some of the cases have popped open for some reason, but the set was not completed. It goes by decades, so each one has a decade. So 1830, Battle of the Alamo, Gettysburg Address, 1860. So these are also all proof coins, never been touched or circulated. The light bulb, 1870. A kind of cool history lesson as you move your way through. The whole set's $220. That has 5 ounces of silver in it. So this is a Krugerrand, 1 ounce of silver, but this is the frozen one. They only made them in 2018. It's been painted. Pretty coin. Super unique. And this is an uncirculated American Eagle 1986S. If you follow coins at all, so it is 1 ounce of silver. However, 1986, when they first started making them, the first few years are already at a substantial premium to the silver value. Here's a few of my favorite coins we recently bought. So this one is an emergency production. It's a 2020 made at the Philadelphia Mint. This one's, since the start of COVID, they started making these. So this one's already graded and slabbed, MS69. So that's $60. This is an excellent example of an 1888 nickel. Really good condition. That one's kind of a collector's dream there in that condition. It's pretty rare to find them that nice. This one we may end up paying to have it sent off and graded and slabbed. Now for old coins, this one's pretty awesome. This one's a large cent, 1829. And here's a 1914 half. So these are pretty cool. These are shipwreck coins from the El Cazador. Kind of interesting timing if you know the story at all. Essentially it says in 1784 the economy of Spain was failing, so the king decided to trade all of the quote-unquote worthless money, paper money, for actual coinage. So they loaded up the ship with 450,000 pieces of silver to trade out the worthless paper money and shore up their economy. Sounds kind of like a story that's going on right now. So the ship went down, and then in 1993 it was found by some fishermen. So these have lots of history on them, and a lot of people will take them and make jewelry out of them. If you're into stamps and silver, this is a neat commemorative coin collection, stamp collection. It has one silver commemorative dollar that's been slabbed, and it also has all the flag 33-cent coins of the time. So if you're interested in coins, now might be the time. I mean, a lot of people haven't really got that into it. A lot of people just like to have silver. A lot of people don't trust the banks. You know, whatever your reason, we have a pretty good flow that comes through of coins and bullion. So if you ever have any questions, come by or give us a call. We've also had a lot of people that just want to learn about coin collecting that come in, and you know, even if you start out with some of the smaller things like the older pennies, you know, some of these old pennies are really neat. The Indian heads, some of these older Indian head pennies are really neat. You know, that one's from 1887, still in good shape. There's a little ding on the eye. even coins that are only, you know, $5 or $10 are a cool place to start and start learning about history. And if your kids are interested, it's a good way to get them into it. I appreciate everyone who watches the videos and comes in and mentions it, so that I know it's not a wasted effort, because the filming is not that difficult, but honestly the editing, every YouTube video I watch, I've heard them complain about editing, and now I get it. We spend probably a day just editing a 6 or 8 minute video, so it's just nice to hear every once in a while when somebody says they saw the video or that they came in because of it. So let us know what you think. Thanks a lot. Have a great week.